player receives input from a coach.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jorge Lopez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Stepping into the box, Steve Cook, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ray is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot them.
So stepping in, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Grounded to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Cook aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses 2-1. Now a throw over and the runner back. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Now batting,
now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Popped him up. Choi will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Stepping in, Kyle Jensen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kyle Jensen.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Two out with the man at first. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it.
Stand up, stand
Throw
up,
to
stand
first
up,
will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Stepping up to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He popped out in his first trip.
Ji-Man Choi.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woo, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 14. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. The 1-2. Drilled down the line. Oh, a diving. He's up with it. The throw. He is out. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Now here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Ray on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The home team leads this thing 1-0. Ready once again, Steve Cook.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Is looked at for the first strike. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Come on.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right. Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Shuckers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jorge Lopez notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now our final life score. First for the victorious Shuckers. 9 runs on 8 hits. No errors. 11 9.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cody Medeiros is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
In now, Steve Cook, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Steve Cook.
Here comes the first pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
In the second spot tonight, second baseman, number
A throw
0.
behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Jensen. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Cook over at second. Dean is over at first with one away. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit.
So striding in, Steve Cook. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Now batting, number 0.
Popped him up. Number 79 waits on it, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Coming to the plate now, Thomas Finn. He drew a walk his first time up. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now, 1-1-1. Attempt here. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Digging in, Steve Cook, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Wallach, the runner at second with one away. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Count 2-2.
The 2-2.
Come on,
Hit out to the second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw.
Digging in, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any. Now batting, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay in the long ball. Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Shuckers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Brady gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. J.J. Hoover records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base. For the Jumbo Shrimp.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 76, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other.
Stepping up now, Steve Cook. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder. One down. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. Now a move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1.
Run it out,
Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. Ready for another chance? Steve Cook. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
3 runs already home here. Count even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in as the potential tying run, Steve Cook. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that's out number one.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Shuckers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 76 takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. J.J. Hoover hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers. 5 runs on 5 hits. 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Taylor Williams will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Now batting, Steve Cook. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base run.
Striding in once again, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Two out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Center fielder number 34, Magnary Sierra.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Cook leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. The 3-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
The left fielder, number 5, Scott Van Slyke.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Three and one, here it is. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Jensen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ray shading to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in once again, Magneuris Sierra, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Drives it out to deep right center field. Finn ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Ready for another shot now, Steve Cook. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Come on,
Ground
beat it
ball
out, beat
sent
it
back
out.
up the middle. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, center fielder, Tristan.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the dot. To first. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. 11 innings can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. So a big moment in the ball game here. Steve Cook, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Steve Cook, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Biloxi Shuckers pick up win number 20 on the year. Adrian Hauser earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Now to the plate, Steve Cook. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
On its way, the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Jorge Guzman comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Jorge Guzman.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Tristan Archer claims the win out of the pen, his first.